as we're pushing in on them, you know what it sounds like when we're getting ready to go. So cast your speed spells, cast your mana regen spells, whatever you need to do. Buff yourself. PA1 go off. PA2 and 3, your sole mission is to stay alive until your PA goes off. So when you double TP in, try to be on the sides, try to be behind them, be in places where your frontal guard is effective. If you TP into the middle, then you better be damn good with your super armor rotation, or you're going to get CC'd. Your PA is not going to go off, and the whole thing is scuffed. So be on the sides, be behind, try not to be in front so your damage is absorbed by their frontal guards, but regardless, stay alive. Stay on your feet until you can get your PA off. After that, game. Kill them. Do your damage. Be there for heals, but commit to the push. Guardians, same kind of thing. You know your damage is cone damage, so be on the sides, be behind, be where you can cast your skills into the group and maximize your contribution. Zerkers, you're typically on point with your Q buffs, but try to use those Q buffs when we're PAing and push. If the PA does not go as we plan, and maybe half the people don't get PA'd, it's not something we need to worry about if their whole team is on the ground from a Q buff. Plus, if we can get a Q buff off fast enough, we can stop their PA, which would be awesome. So, do your thing. We're going to meet up in Florin. Just group up in Florin, and we will ride out from there. Make sure your fairies are set to the right potions. Shit, I don't have any. Make sure your fairies are set up. Make sure you got your food popped. Your church buffs.
Because this one way, I'd never have to worry about that again.
Haha.
It only takes like 250 hours for one.
All right.
No, I mean 10 hours if you're trans.
Come on, it was 14.
I hate him. Alright. Fairy is set up. Potions, good to go. Hey, speaking of optimizing your setups, just recently you were given a Black Spirit's Claw in your attendance rewards, and they have definitely given out tailoring coupons in the past. And best way to use one of those bad boys is to buy an outfit, one of the crafted outfits from the marketplace, or make it yourself. Melt it to get a crystal. Use that Black Spirit Claw to put a crystal slot in your Pearl outfit and slot that bad boy in there, so that you can get +2 crit rate or +2 move speed. Like Total Fail there has his +2 movement speed, so that he can move faster. Classic's got move speed as well. So use that. That's fucking free. It's free real estate. Pop a crystal in those bad boys. Okay, node should go up in just a minute here. Make sure you're yesed up. Last chance. And we will get in here. Node should go up shortly. Check the Bree Tree ruins. That's just to our right here, our west. Somebody pinged up there. Let's check those. Check the Bree Tree ruins. It's a common spot. Nodes up. Let's get out here. Scout out these towers. Let me know when you get something tagged. We're looking for 2 forts. We've got one should be the Dynasty. One should be somebody else. Possibly Galaxy. Let's scout it out quickly.
Succubus with HP is a stick.
Succubus with
zone?
HP.
No.
Yep.
No one's there.
F's in chat. That was quick.
Tag game
Good
on
fucking
point.
Scouting. But F's in
2
chat. So grab one of those towers and just fucking axe it down. No point in practicing anything here.
Or we're not gonna upgrade.
Are they both truly sticks?
Yeah, there's one person here from Succubus. It's pretty
Okay.
much a stick. No,
Alright.
no structures, no nothing.
F's in chat. Well, we'll do some RBF after this. Yeah, it was a really weird day. It seemed like everybody was on the 45-man nodes. They're pretty packed down there for some reason.
So 6 on
I
the
don't know
30
if,
man, 4 on the
Just
45.
attendance issues. Yeah. Second year. We've got 30 people in here.
You kidding me? Like, none of y'all on foot saw that witch at the Dynasty Tower.
Get my axe out, bro.
Alright, but I'm axing, dude.
Can you guys come up for a second?
Yeah, we can do that.
Just get these axes or these forts here. I'm gonna bring defense and sorry, Mercs, thanks for coming, but sorry it wasn't a fight.
That's 30 mil for free.
We're all here, buddy.
Roger. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead anyway. Alright, so guild. We got 37 people in here, so let's have a conversation. As I've said from the beginning, when we bring people in here, and long-time folks have heard me say this a lot of times, this guild is not going to stagnate. We are not going to sit around with our thumbs in our asses and end up like Dynasty and Flux, just treading water. The goal, when we say Villainous is a progression-based guild, that means we are making progress. We are going to continue to get better and to continue to get more organized until we reach our goals. And that goal is to be gaming on the level of Brutal and Relevance. That being said, we have there's another fort, so let's ride up to Dynasty and make sure that one goes down quickly before we swap over to RDF.
It's like 20%.
Oh, okay. Nah, they're fine. That being, we'll make bigger announcements to the whole guild. But that being said, shortly here we're going to be having an officer meeting, and some of the conversations, folks in the work council are privy to the conversations that have been had, but we are going to go deeper into that in the officer meeting. And one of those things is making group gear progression and making group coordination and skill progression. We are most likely going to institute relatively soon a deadline for making some gains to a certain minimum.
Suck my fat fucking
So-
cock with this. We placed a snipe
Hey,
ship.
I'm talking.
That's a fucking war location, not a snipe location.
Hold on,
Yeah,
Messi is
that-
fucking yelling in
Sorry,
TeamSpeak, and all right. Jesus. Anyway, we are most likely going to be instituting a minimum gear limit for even current members. There'll be more details and stuff with that, but what we're kind of looking at is we need to be making progress as a group. Right now, our gear score average is 599 after we had a recent slew of updates. We need to continue updating our gear. Folks who have not updated, please do so, so that we can get a current count. Our competition, Relevance and Brutal, gear is not everything, and you guys fucking know that. Like gear makes it easier to be successful, but it is not a measure of success. you can have gear and still be trash. So when we increase our gear, along with that comes skill. So what we are looking at doing is some Arena of Arsha stuff every so often, probably every couple of weeks or every 3 weeks. And we're probably going to be looking at setting up rosters and asking people to show up to that on basically random. There's more details. We'll figure it all out and stuff. But the idea there is to get people into group fights, the 5v5s, so that we can practice stuff. Additionally, the gear limits or the gear mandatory gear progression is geared towards increasing that group average, increasing our survivability, and increasing our ball v ball potential. Right now, if we were able to bring everybody to 269, 309, then we would be sitting at 605 average. Our competition, Brutal and Relevance, which is the level where we want to be, their average is 615. So we're still, a way off of that, but anything we can do to get closer and closer aids us. So we're looking at putting together a reasonable, or as reasonable as we can, gear progression mandate. And there definitely, I anticipate, and I'm fully aware that some of you may not be down with that, and that is perfectly fine. We do have a retired role or a resigned role for people who were in the guild, and they're kind of separated off and afforded extra access, and they're welcome to maintain their membership in the community as a whole. But as we get more competitive and strive to do better things, there will likely need to be some difficult decisions and difficult conversations. And I've been in the guild since March of 2019. Is no longer going to be a free pass for not making gear gains. So utilize the resources that we have at hand, that gear discussion thing, the channel there. Utilize the folks that you know, Massey for Witches and Wizards. We've got lots of resources there for people to help you out. But we are most likely going to be instituting something that we'll make an announcement about tonight. We'll be looking at doing some BA drills after short wars once a week instead of RBF, just once a week, so we're not overdoing it. Just to practice movement. We'll be doing some AOA for small scale and group fight practice. And folks who do not meet that minimum gear will either be asked to leave or asked to retrial for the guild, which may result in them leaving. So just want to bring you guys into the loop. I know that's that may not be what you're here for, and that's perfectly fine, but Villainous is evolving and we've got goals, so we're going for them. Just to bring you in the loop. Okay, so let's do RBF on Calpheon 6. We'll just fuck around in RBF for a little bit. Thanks guys for listening to my rant. Homie kisses. All right, Calpheon 6. We can hop up to the lobby so it's not push to talk.
Hey, can you move me?
Yep.
Thank you.